Hello guys, good morning. Samahan niyo ako magdilig. Gusto niyo akong samahan magdilig? Ayan, magdilig tayo. At maglakad na rin. Nako, kailangan ko na merong mga grasshopper yung... Oy, ano nangyari dito? What happening? What happening? Why the water's not coming out? Ay, ay, ay. Magdilig tayo guys. Oh my gulay. There's something wrong with my water. It's not coming out. Duh. It would help if... Ayan. Tingnan niyo yung halaman ko. Ay naku, may kamatis na akong lumalaki. Awesome. Diba? Dami na namang tanim si Inday. Have to make sure I water because all this stuff doesn't grow unless you got water on them. Oh, meron na. Yung ube, oh. Lumaki na yung ube ko. I planted ube. Look the ube. Oh. Ang laki na niya. Oh, dami. Ayan pa ube. In love. Bumalik na yung tanglad ko. Yay! Bumalik na. Naghahalaman si ate nyo. Dami ng tanim. So hello! Thank you for watching. I'm just watering my plants. I got all this seedling finally growing out. So, making sure. Ayan. I got all this stuff, see? Coming out. All the seedling. I have to make sure that I water it. Just like my Sims game, the owner is watering her plant and planting over the seed. Ay nako, nabuang. Thank you for watching, guys. All right. Hi guys, good morning. How are you? I'm from... How you guys doing? Hope everything's well. I have all sorts of stuff that I'm watering, just like my Sims game. It's in reality, I am actually doing that. Not just a gaming. For fun. You do live your gaming since you got nothing else to do in life, you know, when you're retired. That's all you do is try to occupy yourself doing something. Yeah. Bye. Plant and all sorts of stuff. Guess what? I planted some grapes and it's finally coming seedling, and then I planted some sugar cane, but my sugar cane is not growing yet and I'm still waiting for it. I don't know. Hopefully it comes out because I like to see. Sorry about my hair. It's all a mess. As you can see, I am a curly girl naturally. I can't complain. There's a lot of people who wants to have a curly hair, but not I. Me, I am just natural. Look, this, here's my grapes, guys. Uh, See, that's already seedling already. Then here's the blueberry, and there's more grapes over there. They're already coming out, having a seedling. And there's my long green beans, the Asian green beans. So, and then there's some more. I think, I'm not sure if that's I believe that's a pumpkin, but I could be wrong. It might be because I planted I can't remember, watermelon in here. So yeah. Anyway, I have a lot of stuff there. There's my onions. See how the onions grow so quickly. It's like nothing. You have to make sure you water a lot because the wind is so hot. Is hard. The wind is so strong, and it dries out the soil right away. So you have to make sure that the water goes through the whole entire thing, because sometimes the water is just above the ground, above the soil, and your plants doesn't get enough water and it dies. And that's what happened, and some of my plant dies. So you have to make sure you water really good. Give it some water to survive. Like for example, this right here, see? I really love planting, guys. I can't wait for all my flowers coming out and stuff. So I have okra. I planted some okra and it's already starting. So I already saw some of the seedling coming out, which is, and we just fixed our fence in the side. We're not done yet because the wind blow up my fence. So now we're replacing it. So that's why I was so tired. That's why I wasn't live for a while. And I didn't want to hang out with anybody because I was just so, tired of everything. I was doing all sorts of stuff, and I don't like, when I have a lot of stuff going on, I don't like having a, whatever. Yeah. Oh, look at this maples. Look at that. I love this tree. This is so pretty. Stronger than ever. I love this tree. Only thing is, I kind of planted it a little too close to the fence. And I have to train this thing not to be so, I love this tree a lot. This is my favorite tree. I like the leaf around it. Hopefully it grows so fast already. So, and there's some more over here. See, my sayote is in this one right now, and I don't know why it's not coming out. I mean, it's alive, but I planted a sayote. I planted two of them, and it's not coming out yet. I mean, it's alive in there because I checked it. Hopefully it will come out. So we will see. You just have to water them. And sayote likes a light, cold area, so that's the reason why I put them in the corner. Speaking of that, I need to buy more thingy to grow it. Yeah. Yay! You guys need to grow, okay? I'm giving you all the attention, the love, the everything that you needed. Vitamins, plant food. I basically give you guys all that. So you need to grow, you need to grow. I am so funny. Oh, this is my mulberry tree. See, there's a have all these little tiny berries. Of course I don't. And there's some more right here. There's my other plants that is coming out now. So I can't wait for all this to come out, because all of them are coming out. Everything that I planted is coming, beside the sugar cane. I like growing stuff from the very beginning, from the seed, because I like taking care of them. So, like for example, this berry, this I grow this from very tiny from the seed. So that's why I like that kind of stuff. Yo, this is my eggplant. See, that would be here. And this is another green beans and all sorts of stuff, cucumber. And this is something else. I can't remember. There you go. That's the. I think that is a. I can't remember the name of it. Labanos or something like that. I think it is Labanos. Yeah. So yeah, I got a lot coming up. And of course, my forever love. This has been 2002. The original this flower rose. It's in Florida. In my first, when my husband and I bought our first house, and the flowers that he bought me, the bouquet of flowers, I planted the stem in my first house in Florida, and then it grew so big until now it's still alive. And so each house that I own, or each house that I own, it has this flower. So like for example, in Alabama, I have this flower over there. My house in Alabama, I got a lot of roses over there. And then my house in Grand Prairie, I have that there too. So this plant, this process is the original. It comes from that. So right here, it grows together. So I'm so proud of this, because this is like forever. This is with me forever. The only thing that didn't lasted was my lemongrass. Not lemongrass, the calamansi. I have my calamansi and it dies when I forgot to bring it in when I brought it over here. That's why I was so upset. I'll never forget that. I'm just gonna buy me a big one, free. I bought one, but it died. So, oh well. That's just how it is. Things doesn't work out the way it should be. I'll just have to buy me a big one to let it grow. Wala kasing kalamansi dito, guys. My cousin got me a persimmon kind of thing. I might do that. Try to see if I could plant that. Hopefully it'll grow. You want to water a lot here, because I have a lot of flowers here. I put lots of flower in here. And guys, that's ube. Ube yan. tinanim ko. Ayan. I am nagtanim si Inday ng halaman para mabuhay. Yan, diyan ka. Diyan ka. Oy guys, magpapalaro ako kay Mactan Lady. One day. Malalaman nyo na lang. Ipopost ko ahead of time for everybody to be able to come in and be ready. Ay, ko po, nanay. Ay. Ginoo ko. Sakit ng hangkoan. Kamot. Mag-round ng brown nani. There you go. Dito ko tinatanim yung mga seedling pag nag-uumpisa ako magtanim. Right here. Yeah. Dito. Kita mo, oh, dami na. Oh, dami bulaklak ko. Ganda. Tayo sa harap. Kasi meron pa akong halaman sa harap. Marami. Nagtanim din ako ng something sa harap. My dream come true because of you. Yung bahimala, nagpinulot nila yung mga basura dyan. Pasaway itong mga taong to. Bunutin natin to kasi that's not good. It could destroy your slab. Let it die. Lagyan natin sa basura later. Ayan. Ang ganda ng araw, oh guys. Pretty. It's so pretty today. Ito, tinanim ko tong roses na to. Ay, meron na siya. Sana mabuhay. Ayan. Nirescue ko siya. Nirescue. Aray ko. Ito. Ewan ko ano nangyari. Gininaw ata to. Ay, bakit ko binunot? Pasaway. Ay, naku, Inday. Bakit mo binunot yan? Ilibing mo siya. Ilibing mo. Pasaway to si Inday, oy. Kasi may nabubuhay. Ayan yung iba, oh. Nabuhay na siya, oh. Kaso ito, ewan ko bakit nagkaganyan yan. Lahat meron na. Nagsisilabasan na. Nag-uuslian na siya. Usli na siya. Oh, ayan, oh. Aba, nabubuhay na siya. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Nabubuhay na siya. Galing yan sa mga buto-buto. Ayan. All you need is just the two of us. Da-di-da-da-da-da-dun. Da-da-da-dun. Wow, nabubuhay ng aking halaman. Thank you, Lord. Ayan. Buhayan natin ang ating love sa pagtatanim. Namatay yung aking lily. Oh well. That's how the cookie crumble. You better come out, buddy. Threaten pa yung halaman eh. Ayan. Roses. Si Roses Pandan. Ikan intawon sa kabukiran. Ang ganda ng araw, oh. I'm done. I have to go. I don't know if I'm gonna go to church today. I don't feel like it. I'll see. I'll see if I go to church today. Maybe. I was at church on Wednesday. Volunteered on something. So I'm tired, that's why. Ako'y nagkamali sa dararan. Lock natin to. Saway. Ayan. Lock na. Okay. Anyway, guys. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys. How about drink some coffee? Yeah. Oh, this is where my son goes to college. Coffee's good. Good morning, everybody. How's your life today? Is your life doing well? It's too early. We don't go to church until like 9:30 or 10 o'clock. So it's only an hour. We're so close by at my church. So I'll walk around in circle just like what I do when I'm in the other house. Because I don't feel like walking around in the city or the park. I mean, we're close by to the park here, guys. But I just don't feel like it. Because you don't know what could happen, you know what I mean? My husband doesn't like me walking by myself. He's like, no, you're not going over there. And I'm going, well, walk in your walk in your treadmill. You have a treadmill. But you know, treadmill, after a while, you walk in the treadmill, you get so bored. You're like, oh, God, I don't want to do this. So I'd rather walk in circle in my backyard. Since I have a big backyard, you know, that's what my son and I do when he's here. Just to have a little bit of exercise. After watering your plant, checking your plant around, walk in circle for at least 10 minutes. I think that's good enough. 10 minutes a day, walk in circle, give you a circulation of your body. You know what I mean? At the same time, you have a fresh air. Fresh air. It's nice day today. The wind is just right. It's not hot. It's gonna chill a little bit. So I like that kind of feeling. Masarap ang pakiramdam. Speaking of that, my son and I have to continue the fence. My son is off tomorrow. He's working today, so probably this week he's gonna be off. He said that we'll continue the other side halfway. Then after that, we do another halfway. So it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a process. You know how when you get old, You know, I'm so proud of my kids. You know why? I don't have to say anything. Like, my son would come in here, Mom, because he saw me. Because I don't like asking favor. I don't like asking my kids to do anything or anybody. I'm very independent. I rather do everything myself. And you know, not realizing, of course, you know, I'm super, you know, I'm super young. So metaphoric and super young word. I just don't, you know, I'm not known to ask favors to anybody. I don't like owning anybody favors. I'm the kind of person that if I can do it, I'll do it. And my kids don't like that because they think that I'm so mean. Because there's time that they want to do it for myself, for me. Or they always say, you know, Mom, all you have to do is ask. All you have to do is let us know. But of course, being a mom, I don't want to stop them with what they're doing. I mean, it's nice to bonding and all that, but they're busy. And if when they have time, I mean, they come by and they see it, they'll do it. They'll fix it right away without saying anything. Like, Mom, let me fix this up for you. So that's the kind of stuff. Like, it's a volunteer. You shouldn't have to tell your kids or your family that you need this, you need that. Because what you see, they can also see. So it's important that they have their own thing, that they can recognize something. Empathy. Oh, my mom might need this. My dad might need this. Let me help out. When they, of course, you know, be realistic also. These kids here in America, our kids here in the United States, they're very independent. You know, they have their own life. You know, that's what we did for them, like, you know, to make sure that they make it out in the world when they're out there. Not just, you know, oh, Mom need this, Mom need that, Dad need this, not need that. No, it is unnecessary. You know, when it's time, maybe, yeah. As much as possible, I don't want to be bothered by, you know, I don't want to bother my kids. Because, you know, I don't want them to worry. Oh, there's something wrong with Mom. There's something wrong with Dad. I don't want them to worry right now. I told them, you know, there will be a time that Mom and Dad will be needing you guys. You know, then, yeah. Until then, we're okay. So, you don't need to worry about it. But the good thing about my kids is when they see something, they do it themselves. They volunteer. They'll ask, Mom, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I will make time. And they offer it. So it's something that yeah, I guess it's a characteristic of Filipino Americans, Asian Filipino are like that. My kids, all of them are like that. So they might get busy with their lives, working, providing for their own family. But when they know their mom and dad need something, that, you know, they see that, oh, my mom might be slowing down on something, I might as well take care of it. Ooh. And they make time to do it. So, yeah, it's important that we teach our children like that. Because especially the life of social media now, you know what I mean? I mean, social media nowadays, I'm just glad my kids is not in that. Actually, I think I'm the only. I'm the only. So I raised my kids right. I'm the. I mean the only. Basically, I'm the only one that is in social media. Their mom, because none of my kids like social media. They are like, well, you know, they're not real friends. That's what my kid says, Mom. why you hanging out with these people? They're not real friends. They're just somebody like, yeah, sometimes you relate with people, and maybe you can influence them to do good things. Yeah, like they're not by themselves. People are going through their own thing that people do help out and all that stuff. So that's very important. But yet, Filipino are like that though. We really do connect to each other. We might not be nice to each other sometimes because we're kind of like very very easily tampo. Tampo is easily like get upset about something, and then we just become quiet and we don't want to talk, leave me alone kind of stuff. And you have to figure, we don't tell you what's wrong, and you have to figure it out what you did. You have to really like, oh, what did I do, and that is a Filipino nature. We have that tampo, and tampo is very, you really have, especially in your husband, your wife or your husband or your children, if you're Filipino, we tend to we tend to do that. And if the tampo is getting worse by throwing things and all that stuff, it's saying something that go, what will just throw you off the loops, that is tampo. And a lot of Filipino does that. So yes, and sometimes it get worse. It get worse when you don't you don't understand what happened. You don't know what did I do, whatever. And since I'm so like I've been here in America forever. I mean, I've been here almost basically since 1980, since 1984. So I've been here in America since 1984. So I'm not used to that kind of stuff. I'm more like, I adapted the American style, like, tell it like it is. And in the very beginning, I wasn't around Filipinos. I'm like around Americans, black people, Spanish and stuff like that, co-workers and stuff like that. And so we, you know, when we are together, we tell it like it is, and professionally you work and you tell them the way it's supposed to be. But when I even forgot because I didn't get a chance to talk to people in my dialect, so it was a while. I have a hard time talking in Tagalog because I have nobody else to talk to in Tagalog, especially in Alabama. And also in Washington, D.C., you might meet Filipino. They're also speaking English because, of work area. And also, if you do have Filipino around, they're working. So you deal with them in professional level. And then they speak English, and then we don't get a chance to see each other like, oh, let's go have fun. No, because we're having to set up an appointment. Hey, we want to go out, we want to do a potluck, would you like in an American way, like that's why sometimes it's really, you have to take a chance to take advantage when Filipinos like, hey, let's do a potluck, ate, and let's go in the park, and then you call everybody that is Filipino that so that they have a chance to get together as a community. The reason why is because that's very hard. It's really rare for Filipino to get together, especially here in Dallas. In Dallas, majority of Filipino here in Dallas community are busy. You can't just show up in my doorstep and tell me, hey, can I borrow sugar? Or whatever. You have to make an appointment because every one of us are busy. Some of us volunteers. Like for example, me, I might be retired, but I volunteer a lot. So you don't just show up. You have to call me and let me know. And then we can get together and plan it out. And that's what we do. And Dallas, a lot of Filipino over here are professional. They're nurses, doctors, engineer, whatever. You just pharmacists. You can't just show up in their house and with a they're gonna tell you too. I'm sorry, I don't have time and stuff like that. So most of the time we gather together. Hey, if one have an idea, we share it. Hey, we're gonna have a potluck. Would you like to come in? And also, um, it becomes big deal because it becomes like sometimes in the park, we go to the park, we do potluck, we have like 20, 30 people coming in, and this is from connection to each other, like, oh, this person is my friend, this person is my friend, I invited it, and we bring all sort of food in the park and stuff. Like me right now, I cannot stop doing that. And like, I don't, I used to do it a lot, but I stopped volunteering because I get stuck with it all the time. So I'm like, you guys need to lead. I don't want to lead anymore for now. So I actually withdraw for, like, I think I withdraw from that for 3 years now. So every time they have potluck, they always let me know, of course. But it's just I don't have time, and also I was sick the whole time, so I couldn't just be in public around people and everything because I get really tired. And so that's the reason why I avoided it. But now, they are like, Ate, when are you coming now? Ate, let's go potluck. Let's do this. Let's do that. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, oh. It's like the because I'm somehow, because I got used to being in social media only and not around people as much. I feel like, I don't know if I wanna, I wanna start that up again. So, but I'm a social person. I love having friends. I love being around people. No, no, I'm not the kind of person that needs somebody. I can make friends like that. I can go to the mall and make connection. So that's why my husband always said, my family always said, Mom, like everywhere we go, you make friends and stuff. Because, I really do say hello to everybody. I talk to everybody. Good morning. Because sometimes you guys, you have to say good morning to someone because especially, just bring a little sunshine on their lives, because sometimes people are just so busy, they're not making friends, they're not talking to anybody or anything like that. But you don't know that by you making them smile, by saying good morning, God bless you, whatever, that makes their day. That is just a beautiful thing. And I told my husband, it doesn't cost anything to say good morning, to be friendly to somebody, to, cheer up. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're black or white or whatever it is, or brown or what. You say hi. If you see somebody that you think you can, hey, good morning, how are you, kind of stuff like that. Say hello. It doesn't cost you much to say hello. We're human being, we're social being. We're not meant to be alone and by ourselves. If you have a chance to say hello to somebody, say hello to somebody and say good morning. Bless them with a beautiful word so that they can go out there, said, wow, somebody say good morning to me. And I was so surprised. I thought, because most of the time you get taken by that, like, oh my God, this person say good morning to me, what did I do? Like, especially now in social media, it's so unreal when you go in the public and somebody said that to you. Here in social media we say, hey, good morning everybody, to complete stranger. And why can't we carry that out in public, like, say good morning to somebody? A little kindness will go a long way. But anyway, thank you guys. I see you guys later. I'm going to play a game too, but I have to get ready for church. So thank you for watching. Well, I'm gonna find out because I think my family is still sleeping because our service start at 10. So, and our church is just close by. So my church is in Grace Community. Over here is like about 10 minutes away. Basically, you can walk in my church. So that's how close I am in my church. So it's not that far away. So when it's time, I just go there. And that's why, I go there Wednesday to do volunteer and stuff like that here and there, just to do something for church, for my church ladies and stuff, like Bible study. Sometimes you need the help to get things together, like, the food and all that stuff. So get it ready and all that. That's what we do. But anyway, thank you guys. I see you guys later. You guys must be wondering who is Mactan Lady. This is Mactan Lady. I am actually from originally my family is from Cebu. in Cebu City, Mactan Island actually before prior to being an island. It was still an island. There's nothing in the island by the way before. It was nothing but an island and beautiful beach. But now there's an airport in it, I believe. So yeah, and so I'm from Visayan and all that stuff. So nice to meet you guys. Thank you. Bye. See you guys later.